Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy you are here with me today. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs love tarot reading. All Signs love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, All Signs love messages reading, channeled messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I want to show you what's going on here at the bottom of the deck. So putting this here, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, Aquarius and Uranus energy. So somebody changed a lot of things in this connection from, well, could be that they actually ran from commitment, ran from, the entire connection, relationship, commitment. But there was also some dishonesty here, perhaps for some of you, some betrayal. We can see, of course, that they're holding on to, when this was in the upright, Three Swords here, which is bringing in those Three of Swords, Saturn and Libra energy, some heartbreak, separation, breakup energy. It's coming in here in reverse, and this is an apologetic energy. We're also seeing it coming in here with the Ten of Cups, Mars and Pisces energy. So a whole new cycle coming in here. Were you in the Ten of Cups already? Were you building a life together? Some of you a family. It's not for everybody. Blending families, perhaps, introducing families. Were you on your way to building this life together, or was it on the table? Because this runner, again, whether this was just via communication, not communicating well, and or leaving physically, or both, is coming back in here. They left Two Swords here. Look, to come back and make a decision, some kind of compromise that maybe they weren't willing to make. They're coming back in here with an apology. These Three Swords are now in reverse, and that's a healing energy, and it's an apologetic energy. Very interesting, again, coming here with the Ten of Cups, Mars and Pisces energy, which is the end of a cycle, the completion of whatever has been going on or what went on, and a renewal. That 10, of course, is deducing into a 1, and that's a new beginning. So let's see what else is coming through here. All the decks, speaking of coming through, that are coming in are linked below in the description. You will also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, all 12 zodiac signs, I should say, more of today's readings, All Signs Tarot readings, love readings for the collective. It's connected to this reading today, but of course you can reach it down below in the description as well as on the channel. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings specifically for you. You can also get two below. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're coming in here for a new start, but they're going to have to be, I want to say, have to build some trust here. We can see that this Knight of Pentacles, Virgo and Mercury energy, does have it on their mind. We see that there is a unfastened harness here. So they're coming in here saying that you can count on them and trust them and ready to do some work. This is pushing through some obstacles, also through some karma toward that renewal. It could be that there's an energy of them coming, whether it's communication or in person. It will be different for everyone, and we need to get into the reading. Out of the blue, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. That's your journey here. They're holding on to pretty fast energy with a lot of leaves coming off, which is about change. And it's the energy of love, and it's matters of the heart. This unfastened harness, it's this apologetic energy that we saw coming in. I think it's going to probably require a lot of conversation and apologies and renewal energy, because that harness was unfastened, and if you don't fasten it before the horse takes off, the knight is going to fall off the horse. And yeah, that's not really reliable. You need to know that they're traveling, coming towards you, ready, safely, I want to say. I'm channeling for you in the new year. It's 2024. Happy New Year if you're here in real time. But of course, you could be here right in real time as I am releasing the video, but you could be here many months, but even many years later. And that's because this is a timeless reading. You're here when you're meant to be here. This is A fated connection means there's a message here for you. So welcome whenever you're here. I want to show you this last energy. Look at that. So that Nine of Swords here coming in reverse, that is Gemini and Mars energy. It's coming out of the, I want to say, the anxious energy of kind of waiting. So there is no waiting, I feel here. In particular, around your person jumping out of that as well, ready here to communicate. They have a lot to say, wanting to change everything. It's really coming through no matter what. Jumping on this Knight of Swords, we saw that in the Knight of Pentacles. It's a particularly emotional horse, and it looks a little bit freaked out. So there's a lot coming in here. Knight of Swords energy is Libra and Mercury energy. And of course, Mercury is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, oftentimes connected to reading and writing. And it's probably pretty archaic for most of you that this is a handwritten message. But of course, it could be, you know, let's see. Because it can also just be about the communication. As I say that, the King of Swords is here. Yeah. And that it's not in person is what I wanted to say, because there's more Mercury energy and Gemini energy and a strong validation here in the Six of Wands that they're going to be communicating with you. Six of Wands energy, Jupiter and Leo energy. Of course, Jupiter is the planet of prosperity, expansion, wisdom, and growth. Also bringing in some luck energy, the biggest planet. And that's around timing for me. But look, going right, the emotional horse too. So some holding back, I want to say, some emotional unavailability, lack of vulnerability. It's coming in here. You know, they're really wanting to open up. This is where their energy is the strongest. It's the moon energy, of course, Pisces energy, Cancer and Gemini coming through. So this crustacean here, getting that out of the way, because the flow between you is, you know, lack of contact here. Somebody's afraid of sharing their emotions. Somebody has been afraid to talk, go deeper perhaps. And that's the emotional flow between you, of course, being the moon, being all about those emotions, the subconscious energy, what's been hidden, what's been suppressed, what they've been trying not to show, afraid. So definitely a lack of emotional availability, vulnerability, communication, which we already know, getting ready to get this crustacean out of the way. So a lot of the everything coming here, coming to the surface, communicating in a new way too. It's bringing in a lot of King of Cups energy for me. This King of Swords, Gemini energy, Mercury energy, has been thinking for how long? They've been thinking what they want to say for a while here. And there's some strategy around this, how they're coming in. The Six of Wands around this Jupiter energy, this timing. So it can be for some of you, the connection is around some timing of who's ready, who's not, who's available, who's not. But also just the timing of this conversation, because this Six of Wands is coming in here with I want to say like a victorious energy, really wanting to say something to you. And we saw that in the Knight of Swords. So wondering if there's some triggering going on as well for some of you. If somebody's been posting or saying something, or if they've been hearing something, maybe you've said something yourself to them, because that Knight of Swords has a lot to say and is coming in fast. And that Knight of Pentacles sitting there on that horse with the unfastened harness might not be quite ready. With that said, the Queen of Pentacles is here. I really like this. She's kind of the protege, I want to say, for the Empress. And that's bringing in a lot of this emotional availability. It's also bringing in the truth of how they feel. She is very resourceful. There's a lot of healing energy around her. New beginnings, fertility, this bunny, this heart, this rabbit, matters of the heart, a lot of reunion energy. There is some forlorn energy of waiting here. And look what is in the partnership placement. So before we get into this energy of the Hierophant, divine masculine energy, Taurus energy, and the fact that there can be other things going on, you know, and it can just even be around commitment issues, expectations, you know, traditions, things, conformity, things having to be a certain way. So it can't even be somebody's just been afraid of that, of going to another level or sharing how they feel, feeling like things have to go a particular way in a connection. And perhaps I do feel that they have not been, there's some fear around some emotions here. So if that's just really a fear of commitment, a fear of going all the way or going the next level, whatever. But it can also be that there are other people, and whether that's another connection or even family or friends that are interfering, or just maybe in somebody's head or in their life. Cultural, religious differences, different places in your life, distance. It's here because here's the other thing. This is also a card of commitments, partnerships, contracts, long-term. And that's around the two of you. And so marriage can also be around here. So for some of you, that may have been something you were working toward. We saw that in the Ten of Cups. Just in general, a long-term connection. So you were in it, you were working toward it, or it was on the table. It's very much on the table here, and it's very much on their mind. And they're holding on to this energy. Again, we saw that in the Ace of Wands. So here it is. That's kind of like the inspiration, the idea of what they want to say, and perhaps coming into some nocturnal energy here, just coming out of that Nine of Swords and realizing they need to contact you here, grabbing that Ace of Wands wand, coming here, sitting on this quite emotional horse who is looking away from these 5 wands here, obstacles, challenges. Also those 5 wands connecting with the 5th chakra. So also a fear of sharing here. So continuing to move past this. So that's getting past these challenges and these obstacles here. And even for some of you, just some fear of commitment. But again, it can also be, and it's strong, that they are connected to this Hierophant in the way of, again, some expectations that other people have put on, or cultural, religious differences. But it is here for those of you that they're just having trouble with the long-term commitment energy as well, and here it is right in the partnership placement. So they've been thinking for a long time what they want to say. And the Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. She can make things work that were not working. As I said that, look what is here. It's the World card in reverse. So yeah, I want to tell you, there's a marriage energy around here. So it's, again, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is marriage, but it's a step. Whether that was talking, seeing each other for the first time for some of you, seeing each other again, moving in, marriage, next level commitment, sharing of feelings. They're trying to figure out how to do that. And we can see in the World card energy that they were having trouble with that because this is a delay. It's issues around that. This is a completion energy, the World card. And it's bringing in Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, by the way. A very deep soulmate energy, soulmate connection. So there are some obstacles that they're trying to overcome, and we can actually see that here. It's really clear. And it's also clear that it's, for me, a lot of it is around communicating how they feel. And of course, that could be connecting strictly to just commitment issues, afraid of all the feelings that they have for you, because I am hearing that. But for some of you, there are other things involved, like distance and really differences in who you are, or cultural, religious differences, or even other people that might be in the connection. And it can be also coming from your side, or one or the other. It feels like it's your person's, but if you're resonating, then it's coming from your side. Distance is strong here for a lot of you. This is it's not moving. We can see that, but it's also not done. There's just some delays here. There are still some obstacles. And that's, I feel, the fear of coming through here in the Moon card, because somebody's afraid and somebody's not. And the Moon and the Sun is both here. And the Sun, of course, is the conscious, somebody knowing and less afraid. And then there's the subconscious, all the stuff that's been hiding. But we see that they're trying to come forward here and communicate all that. Again, moving that crustacean out of the way is quite strong. And this Moon energy, of course, is an 18, and that's a 9, and that's things coming to fruition. It's attainment and it's fulfillment. So it's some clarity around your person. They're trying to figure out how to come here. And that's bringing in this communication. It's communicating how they feel, and it's really connected to that Hierophant energy. And of course, it's coming in here with a healing energy. I really like this. That's the Pentacle. Again, which is also connecting with the Hierophant energy, which is around Pentacles, partnerships, connections, commitments. Again, it can be... Okay, so these are... no, that's too many, because I have some Oracle cards here for you, and some just fell off, but it's too many. Anyway, so... other commitments, connections, contracts, so whether it's just even to being single, being afraid of commitment, next level, other people interfering, money, work, distance, whatever that is. They're trying to figure it out here in this Page of Cups to come here with this offer, which I feel for some of you might be new, and for some of you it's you know, a reboot, a renewal, in the sense that you are already building a life together, or you were on your way there. For some of you, this is just putting it back on the table of where I want to say the potential, because the potential is also back here on the table. It's really strong. This is kind of like a student energy, you know, trying to figure it out. It can be that somebody's chronologically younger. It doesn't mean that they are, but they are trying to come in here and not only just communicate. I do feel that it's, again, it's a renewal. It's a reboot, a reboot, a re-offer, I want to say. So look what is coming in here right below. So we have the Sun energy, Eight of Pentacles also coming in. The Nine of Swords has returned in reverse. Judgment, the Devil in reverse. I actually really like that. The Hermit energy. What's going on here? The Ten of Swords. Okay, interesting. So the Nine of Swords has come back in reverse, and that really has been connecting actually really strongly here. And that Ace of Swords, this is also yours. That Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So far, I think we've seen all the Knights except for the Cups. This is, I was just about to, there's a card here, we'll look at it in a minute. I was just about to send that message of the energy I'm feeling with that Ace of Wands energy, of kind of just coming out of nowhere and jumping on this horse, because they've been thinking for a long time what they want to say to you. Strong validation of that here in the Hermit energy, Virgo and Mercury energy. So where you go for clarity, personal truth, spiritual illumination. What do I want to do? What do I need to do? Devil in reverse, that's apologetic energy. Ten of Swords, it's coming out of that. That is the Sun and Gemini energy. And it has been delayed, but you see the Sun coming up, and it's also right here. So that's the end of a cycle, a completion, and that's the renewal coming in. I really like that. And also around that Gemini energy of communication. And we know they've been thinking about it for a long time here. So again, it's grabbing that Ace of Wands. We saw Wand jumping on here and making this happen. That Seven of Swords in reverse apology, here it is, and it's around the Devil energy as well, which is also connecting with the Hierophant. So it can be that there are things also around your person, maybe that's you, that have been slowing things down. You know, there's some obsessive energy, possibly overworking, money, you know, let's just say bad habits, things that are not really for anybody's highest good that have interfered with this. That's the apologetic energy. So they're trying to figure out how to come. And it is connecting with the Devil card. So it can be that there's some pretty intense interference. Doesn't mean that there is for everybody, but that can also be connecting here quite strongly. And they're actually, I feel like they've already kind of worked it out, or they're trying to work it out, and they definitely want to come in here and apologize. And Judgment is looking right here down at the World card in reverse, which is that unfinished energy, because that's the completion energy. That's having worked out the karmic lessons, worked through the karmic cycle for the renewal, gotten through the obstacles. So I do feel that there are still some around the emotional, they're sharing here. And it can be that there's still something going on here that they're trying to change, but they're definitely working on it here. And that's a strong confirmation energy here, the Eight of Pentacles connecting with the Sun energy. That's the Sun in Virgo energy connecting with the Sun, and that's working things out literally here. But again, that impulsive energy here in the Knight of Wands, really strong Leo energy. Again, matters of the heart. And it is kind of a grabbing onto that Ace of Wands, jumping here on the Six of Wands. Just also kind of getting up the courage kind of energy I'm hearing, because they've been thinking for a long time. They know they need to apologize and what they want to say to you. Again, it can be that there's some triggering or something that was seen or heard, or maybe you even said. So there is this nocturnal energy that I've been feeling, strong validation of that, of just kind of coming out of nowhere. This Eight of Pentacles, look, there's Five Pentacles here, and that's an energy of loss, and it's Mercury and Aquarius energy. So that's also around the communication, and it's also some worry, you know, so there you can see them hammering some things out here. Coming in here is the Sixth Pentacle. And of course, that's bringing in the Moon and Taurus energy, the reciprocal energy around the Moon energy, communicating, opening up, sharing, both about how they feel around this commitment contract. What happened? What's been involved? Apologetic energy, yes. So they're also working on that. And there's the 7th pentacle. They're keeping nearby Venus and Taurus energy, which I think you might be in, because that's an energy of having waited. But, you reverse that. It's one foot out the door, So something I feel they've, again, heard, seen, read, somebody told them, maybe you did. Keeping you close, hoping that they're not going to be too late working this out, because you've been patient and it's been really delayed, and you can see that here in the World card. The cycle, both that has kept you apart or brought things apart, is not quite complete yet, but it's being worked out. And also the new cycle for you, and they're waking up to that. But before we get into judgment, that's the sun energy here. And that's working toward, it's Leo energy, and it's the source, higher power. Crown chakra, spiritual messages, that's working toward a new beginning, a happy outcome, this successful outcome of starting over. It's literally what they're doing here with that 8th pentacle. And that's an action number, and there's a lot of Gaia energy around it, and that's the pentacle here. I think that they're almost kind of handing off here to the Queen of Pentacles when they're done. That's my sign here. The journey that you're both on, that's your journey of love, the fortress, the castle. So it's kind of like working it out, hammering it out. There's a lot of healing energy around that, also karma, cycle. And it's bringing in infinity as well. And of course, that's a balancing also of the divine feminine, divine masculine energies within us all. In particular, within your person here, look at this, to get the clarity and truth that they need, that they were sitting in here forever for, I don't know how long it's been for you, but receiving that so they can bring that truth and clarity to you. And we see that in this wake up energy that Archangel Gabriel is literally saying, make a decision, wake up, get some clarity, which they have. What do you want? This deep soulmate energy, it's in reverse. It's not complete. They're finishing working something out. Saturn is still playing a strong part in this connection, I feel, which can slow some things down. Karma, also connected to Saturn. Obstacles, also tradition. So something here around either how they think about the commitment, what they've been afraid of, or other obstacles. Again, it's working that out, and they're clear about that here with Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, the herald of vision, saying, figure it out. Of course, this 20 is deducing into a 2, and that's a decision. And again, that's the infinity energy also here in the 8, connected to Libra with the truth. And that's also connected to the renewal. For some of you, this might be around a twin flame connection. That definitely won't be for everyone. The infinity symbol is also connected to, I want to say, a forever love, like a particular kind of love. Simplicity as well. And yeah, it's working that out. Here, literally, the sun and the moon, it's just so incredibly clear. The conscious shining on the moon, the subconscious opening everything up here, handing that 8th pentacle to that Queen of Pentacles. Minor Arcana energy, no less, because that's what this Page of Cups needs, who's trying to figure out how to come and apologize, how to make this right. It's more than just making it right, I feel. This is coming back together. Yeah. This just slid off. It's the Page of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Pentacles. Mars and Capricorn energy. This is very much what's going on. And again, timing. Ready for commitment, not ready for commitment, available, not available. Ready to talk. Are you both ready to talk? Because this is coming together. It's a collaborative energy. It's sort of like, I can't do this alone. We need to do this together. The communication around the pentacles, the commitment, the relationship, and relationships. Again, if there is a third party, whether it's another romantic connection or it's just people, a person or people that are kind of in the connection, if you know what I mean, around this Hierophant energy, whether it's real time or it's just in somebody's head, is that third party cultural religious differences. Somebody committed to work, not ready to compromise in location or letting something go, because that 7 of Swords in reverse left behind 2 swords, and that was to come back. That was sort of like I don't know if there was a plan always to come back, but that was leaving 2 swords behind to make a decision and make a compromise. So it can be for some of you. Look, it just wanted to come here, bottoms up I want to say. And it revealed exactly the energy that I've been feeling. It's so incredibly clear, which is also going to be your overall energy, which is revealing something under here. And then we're going to bring in some oracle. Gemini, Virgo energy, Mercury energy, planet of the mind, the planet of communication, has above, so below. So of course the co-creation, but this is manifesting soulmate energy, and I think you're both here. And that's the renewal. So that's having worked things out. Again, timing, what is the timing around? Taking some inspired action, turning these visions into reality. The magician has access to all the elements, of course, water, air, earth, and fire, and able to alchemize everything that happens. So heal, work it out, and alchemize what's currently going on and set things up for the future, which has been really delayed. So again, around somebody's indecision around commitment, fear of commitment, other things involved in the commitment, money, work, whatever it is, other people, it's being worked out here. Page of Swords in reverse is connecting. So it's interesting because it's also around kind of like, I want to say something that they're working out. And it can't even be that there's something legal going on here. It's not going to be for everybody, but that Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords in reverse, and Judgment, Hierophant, that's here. If that's what you're going through, they're trying to work it out. And I feel like you're both trying to work this out and get here. This is the end of all of that, the completion of that cycle, the renewal. And that's the new beginning, and that's the potential here that I've been feeling. It's a strong validation and the opportunity for that. This renewed spark taking things to a deeper level. So the last energy that's coming in, let's see here. So there's two coming in. High Priestess and Hierophant, just one. They're both here. Interesting, as the reading is moving into Oracle, the High Priestess decided to make an appearance to validate really a lot of what we already know here. Look, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. The Star is in reverse, and this is a lot of the reason for this energy. I feel this Aquarius and this Uranus energy is connected to the Aquarius and the Uranus energy in the Seven of Swords in reverse. And that's because they have been, I feel like, not responding. There's kind of like a sadness and an ignoring energy around this. We know that a lot of that anxious energy is being released here in the Nine of Swords in reverse, having come again. Also that Ten of Swords as the Sun is coming up in the Sun and Gemini energy, because this is also somebody who has been in some shadow and some ego. And I think that might be around your person. Yeah, and look, it is connecting here with the Hermit in the upright. And that's just waiting, because also here in the King of Swords, of course, and the Devil in reverse, that's the healing, that's the apologetic energy for whatever's been around that. And that's including not responding, not communicating, not sharing feelings here. How long, again, has everybody been in the Hermit energy? Because I think you've both been there, and I think they've been in there maybe a little bit longer. But the High Priestess, divine feminine energy, and of course the counterpart here to our Hierophant. Strong spiritual connection. And of course, the High Priestess bringing to the table the reveal of the emotions, the communication here, the intuitive energy, connecting with the Moon energy, which is the strongest, where your person's energy is the strongest. This is Cancer energy. And of course, it's divine feminine energy, the counterpart. Making a decision around this renewed energy. This is renewed spark energy for me. And making this decision around it and bringing in this strong intuitive energy. And connecting, of course, with the Hierophant, the divine masculine energy. So a strong soul connection here is really validated, and that you're both here for it to figure things out. There is a little bit of, there is a crisis in that, because that's also coming through here with the Hierophant, who is around this contractual card, this commitment, partnerships, again, whatever else is going on, it's also around their energy, around your connection. Look, wake up call, things that haven't been finished, that haven't been moving. What do you want? It's you, it's both of you. And this is that decision, intuitively also connecting, I want to say, around your person, but we all have divine feminine, divine masculine energy within, and it came through really clear of your person needing to balance that out, which they are. So you can see that around your person's energy, but you're also both here. So that's just incredibly clear, and it's making this decision. Yeah, you know, not just the reveal, I feel, but where things are going here. Because this is a conversation. It's a healing conversation. It's a healing coming together. And it's also an energy of you're both here for it. You need each other. You got to do this together. And that's incredibly clear with the High Priestess and the Hierophant energy. To get here, which wanted to be your overall energy. This renewal, that's really where we're heading for. I want to bring in some oracle, and some of the cards had fallen off, but it was too many. I'm shuffled and ready to go, but I want to just move the energy a little bit more. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What else do we need to see today, Aho? I really like this, and it's also not surprising. Abundance, mystery, and night. So there is that nocturnal energy that I've been feeling really strongly, really connected to the moon, really where your person's energy is the strongest. Mystery, connecting us right here with the High Priestess, with this intuitive decision that's coming here that really just feels out of the blue. Again, it's a really strong energy, possibly that this is something, some kind of communication that's going to be coming through in the night. It is connecting with the Nine of Swords here in reverse, which again has come back. It's an owl. It's an owl here flying toward the moon, quite literally. Just a little bit of side information, that owl is actually a Scorpio, the energy. And, well, the zodiac sign, I want to say. But that's around inner transformations, connected to the divine, self-actualization, and of course a guardian of the night, information, wisdom. Owls kind of work independently behind the scenes. They're also not really emotional. They kind of hold some things back, and that's really in alignment here with what has been going on and what's changing here. And you know, this night energy, it really is connecting so strongly. Look, it's that moon energy, and it's right here connecting with the sun, right below the moon energy. And again, this mystery energy, which is connecting us strongly with the High Priestess. And that's a lot of the secrets, I want to say, and mysterious energy around the emotions that have been getting held back, and a lot of just the emotions around what's been going on. So things that haven't been talked about. This is no contact, no communication, and or in separation. So this reveal, look, the tree is like, I thought it was upside down. No, it's a palm tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, the palm leaves here. It's change already. There's 5 here. That's change. That's coming out of conflicting energy, and that's also connecting to the 5th chakra. Look, and it's right in front of the moon. Strong High Priestess energy, moon energy. I mean, look, here both on each side. And it's in a boat, which is on the divine, which is also where the love is and the emotional energy and the friendship here. And a lot of what's been getting held back are just feelings, but also feelings of the feelings that have been around what's happened, around the whatever lack of commitment issues, or what's been involved in that. All of this being revealed in this conversation, coming together and really a healing energy of working things out toward this renewal. It's so incredibly strong. And of course, this boat is a direction, you know, so this is that decision to come together and have this conversation, really revealing, I want to say, an open conversation. Yeah, look. So for some of you, this is around an actual dwelling. It won't be for everybody. But this is also, for me, there's a couple of energies. There's an energy of familiarity, you know, around my person energy. But it's also the subconscious and the conscious. So what's inside and what's on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 here, and that's attainment and fulfillment and things coming to fruition. For some of you, this is around an actual dwelling. Again, it's not going to be for everybody, and that, I think that is yours as well. Yeah, mother. So this is also, and by the way, yeah, abundance. Look, this is the Empress energy that it was coming through strongly in the Queen of Pentacles, who I think of as like the protege or perhaps the apprentice, but connected to the Empress energy, who is coming in here with the truth, who wants to restart this long-term connection, whether you were already building the life. We saw that in the Ten of Cups coming back on the table. on your way there, or it was on the table. It's definitely back on the table. So this is coming in here wanting to restart things, wanting to be honest about how they feel. And emotional vulnerability, emotional honesty, emotional availability. And here's the owl. It's kind of like the owl flew off looking as landing here. Again, strong energy for some of you of dwellings, homes, maybe an actual home or apartment, whatever, city, town. But this is also your connection, and it's that nest, and that's the energy of the Empress, of course, who can create and grow anything, new beginnings, abundance. Look at this. Home, night, mystery, mother, and abundance. That's more energy of the Empress, and also connecting here with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, of course. Interesting, the Queen of Cups making her way in. That Cancer and Neptune energy doesn't surprise me because it does feel really healing. This is not this going on. There's not fighting going on here. But coming in with the new beginnings, there are 3 eggs here. And it's the nest. It's the building up, the life you've either built, were building, or was on the table. It's back here. It's incredibly clear. This Mother Earth healing energy, the Empress energy around timing. It's bringing in Taurus and Libra energy, of course, connected to Venus. Divine timing, communication, growth. What are the timing issues that are here? Because I really like this a lot for you. And the abundance here is incredibly strong. Also connecting with this Magician energy. That's what all this is. It's manifesting soulmate energy and manifesting this here in this 8 of Pentacles as well. Manifesting abundance. So what you've both been really wanting here. I really like this a lot. And we have these last 3 here, and I want to keep this here. And then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages. Messages from your person, passage, dreamer, and the sun. My gosh, this is so incredibly clear. Look at that. So there's the nocturnal energy. The passage is like a new direction. It's an opening. Hopeful energy of the rainbow is also connecting with that 10 of Cups, and the star energy too. Kind of uprighting that, the lack of the ignoring here, the shadow and the ego that's been in here as things have been at a standstill in the Hermit energy. And I really like this hopeful new beginning here, the renewal, the hope, the clarity. It's really strongly also bringing in the star energy again in the upright. The dreamer energy here of manifesting, also bringing us in here with the Magician, also the 9 of Cups energy, Jupiter and Pisces energy. Look, I just saw that standing in this boat here, connecting with the mysteries. So yeah, it's connecting again with the High Priestess energy here, the Moon energy here, the manifesting energy here, wanting this, look for this heads coming out of here of the clouds, quite literally. Out of indecision, out of bad decisions here. There's 3 big formations, timing. Also connecting to the divine with those clouds, standing in that boat, wanting for things to be revealed here. In this mystery card, which is really clearly happening. And again, the last card coming through is the sun, which of course is connecting us here with the sun, which came through. And the sun in Virgo, even in the 8 of Pentacles, of working things out. The sun here shining brightly and strong and warmly on these seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, it's 10. 10 there. That's the new beginning. It's a happy outcome. It's a successful outcome. It's working things out. I really like this so much. And again, it's putting here, look, the sun and the night. So it's the moon and the sun again. Bringing in some of that Lover's card energy as well, which is, the sun and the moon, the symbiotic energy of needing each other, the conscious and the subconscious, also connecting with the moon and your connection. And that Lover's energy of a decision coming in, which is already really clear. That manifesting, that dreamer energy is really strong with the Magician as well. Manifesting soulmate energy. And again, 9 of Cups energy, 2 wish fulfillment. This is really beautiful and really clear. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Messages from their higher self. Those last 2 wanting to come in, I want to see them first. Please forgive me. Yeah. So it's kind of here in whatever this communication is going to be for some of you. The kind of news coming in, whether it's a knock on the door, if that's possible, a handwritten message, probably archaic for most of you in that King of Swords energy. The apology, it's actually, yeah, it's kind of going here. You know, it's around the Devil energy in reverse, the Six of Wands, wanting that victorious energy, really wanting to connect. So again, whether it's a message or social media, email, SMS, a voicemail, a phone call, for some of you, maybe even a knock on the door. I made so many mistakes. Yeah, that's more really strong here. Wow. Also connecting with the Hierophant, with your connection and possibly something else. Again, another pentacle isn't just about, I'm going to take this off, isn't just about a romantic connection. You know, there's a lot going on under that Hierophant energy. And again, it could just simply be around their commitment stuff that's going on. But I think for some of you, there's a lot more. You mean a lot to me. So please forgive me. I made so many mistakes. You mean a lot to me. It's connecting here with Judgment, Page of Cups, King of Swords. The communication is coming through right now that they're also trying to say. The wake up energy. What do you want? World card is in reverse. It's not finished. There's been delays and problems. The soulmate energy here in the World card is returned in the Magician. We know what they want. You know, manifesting energy here is strong. Soulmate energy. I'm so sorry I hurt you. Lots of that energy coming through. And that's also not surprising because that came through in the Seven of Swords in reverse as they're returning here with three of those swords they were holding, which is an apology. There's a lot of apologetic energy here. So please forgive me. I made so many mistakes. You mean a lot to me. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry. We were destined to meet. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Again, bringing in some timing, you know, the cycles of life, the Wheel of Fortune, bringing that in. It's a turning point for sure. It's just really incredibly clear. And it's this renewal, this coming back together is kind of kicked off, I want to say, via communication. Do you miss me too? So somebody already sent an I miss you, asking if you miss them too. Putting that here with mystery. I reread our messages, Page of Swords energy here. And yeah, there has been from the beginning an energy of reading or seeing something or hearing something, kind of like a triggering, you know? I want to be honest. Yeah, that's also coming in with that Seven of Swords in reverse, wanting to be honest. That's also the Queen of Pentacles. That's also the Empress energy that was coming through there, but was validated with our Abundance card. And where did that other energy go? The Mother card, Mother Earth, the Empress energy here, the Gaia energy. So I want to put this here with Mother Earth. I mean, look at all this energy of coming out of that night energy and going into the sun energy. It's really strong. And, you know, nocturnal energy is strong here, but that's also just around the communication, the sun coming up and being able to see everything and warming things up and being able to communicate and work things out, things growing again and moving again. The sun energy connecting, of course, to Mother, the sun again, to the Queen of Pentacles, to abundance, to the Magician. I mean, I miss you too. So where did that go? We saw that I do miss me too. Yeah, so telepathic connection is strong here. And I'm not surprised, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Do you miss me too? I miss you too. Strong telepathic connection. For those of you that are not seeing your person, or it's, you know, just haven't heard anything, you might have been hearing and feeling a lot of this in, you know, messages that you're picking up through music or numbers, repeating patterns, animals, synchronicities, that sort of thing, even in dreams. So that's coming through. As I say that, it's connecting to mystery and night. So yeah, that's also kind of bringing in some moon energy in reverse as well, which is an energy of clarity and the truth coming. It's strong, your connection. I don't want to lose you forever. Right here with Judgment. Page of Cups upright, trying to figure it out. Again, the World in reverse here, that, you know, having trouble making some decisions here, just some problems and some delays around that, which we know is turning around. Your last channeled love message from their higher self. I stare into your eyes in photos. So it's connecting with more of this Page of Swords energy. Beautiful soul, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed your reading so very much, and I hope that you did too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sending you love and light. Don't forget, I forgot to say, don't forget to like today's video. Or did I already say that? I'm having a brain fart. I think I already said that. What I wanted to say is, if you are subscribed to, or not subscribed to, subscribe if you want to, of course, and have your notifications on. So you know when Love Tarot readings, the All Signs Tarot readings, the All Signs Zodiac readings, they're coming daily, sometimes every other day. They're always going to be here. So if you want to see more of these readings, and of course there are Zodiac signs and Twin Flame readings, which Twin Flame readings I bring in weekly, sometimes bi-weekly. In any case, thank you again. I'm sending you love and light, hoping for the best outcome for you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, take care. Bye.